Hey there, in this video I'll try to beat Pokemon Black Hardcore Nuzlocke with the help of only flying types. The rules for a Hardcore Nuzlocke is shown on the screen, and for a detailed information check the description. Flying type Pokemon on average are faster than Pokemon which are not flying types, if that makes sense. There are a total of 8 flying types in Unova. You can only play with 7 since Vullaby and Rufflet both are version exclusive. I choose Black because Vullaby is far more useful than Rufflet since they can't evolve due to the Elite 4 level cap. Black also mixes with Zekrom, which theoretically is harder. Since none of the starters are flying types, I choose Tepi as to not make Shirin starter weak to flying type. I then immediately get forced to battle without a flying type, and after the rightfully undeserved fight, Professor Juniper gives us the Pokédex, so I can record all of the known flying types in this very box, except legendaries, of course. While a wholesome moment which is supposed to bond the three trainers starting out is going on, I'm just eager to find a little pigeon to begin our faithful adventure. After reaching Akumulu House, I witness Gipsys addressing about Pokemon liberation, basically a monologue, while I am sitting here mashing A's. That's what helps you avoid social trouble, kids. If someone is lecturing you, press A. If someone is bullying you, press A. Truly, pressing A is the true path to pacifism. But you know what is not pacifism? The behavior of N. This clown challenged me when I had not yet obtained a flying type, so his little cat is tackled to afterlife. This game then continues to cringe me by forcing into ton of rival battles without a freaking flying type. Then the great realization hits me. Route 3 is unlocked after the first gym badge, and Pido can be caught after Route 3. The very thought of getting a gym badge without a flying type made me so cringe that I very originally traded a Pido to my very original DS from a friend. Yes. On a serious note, I randomized the nature's abilities and IV of Pigeon here. Finally, with a flying type in my arsenal, I can get rid of this flightless pig and win against Chirin for some very useful Oran berries. My gym battle is against Crest with the Panpour. The battle starts off with my Pigeon and his Lillipup. I use a quick attack for 2/3 damage while he sets up Work Up. The next quick attack brings Lillipup to the red while it does a bit of damage with Bite. Next, Chris heals while Pigeon uses a quick attack, which crits. Nice. One more quick attack kills the pup. Next, he sends his final Pokemon Panpour. I use a quick attack which hits fairly hard while his water gun puts me under Oran Berry range, so I get a bit of HP back. The same attacks are used this time as well. Water gun is hitting Pigeon fairly hard because of having a minus special defense nature. The next quick attack will certainly not kill Panpour, but the next water gun will. This is a wipe. Unless I get a crit. Okay. Pigeon did have Super Luck as an ability, so I was not surprised for landing that crit, which gives us a surprisingly hard first gym badge. Here, Chirin surprises me with a rival battle for which I was not at all prepared. At least I was fully healed, but without an Oran Berry, I doubt I can beat his Purloin. After his Oshawott faints, Pigeon is at very low health. His Purloin won't go down in a single quick attack, unless it crits. What? You thought I'll get lucky again? This is a reminder that this... Nice. The run is barely alive, folks. After this battle, Team Plasma does their nonsense while I get a Woobat, whom I name Bat. Bat is quiet and has the worst ability Klutz, which makes it unable to use held items, in other words, the most useless ability for Nuzlocke. To be fair, there are worse abilities we need to worry about in this run. One good thing Woobat brings us is that it's a friendship evolution and walking increases friendship, so it's time to lose some weight. Woobat this early can be good, but its stats are okay at best. Now we need to face the first, emphasis on the word first, roadblock of the run, Lenora. Lenora is easily the most difficult fight in the early game due to her signature move Retaliate, which doubles in power if their teammate has died last turn. So I came up with an okay strategy. The plan is to stall Herdier till its takedown recoil kills it. I can do this by spamming Roosh with Pidao, and Zubat can leave a non-crit Retaliate from Watch Off from full health, after which Pidao can hopefully 1v1 the safety jacket wearing Hog. I start the battle with Pigeon as planned, and she sends her Herdier, whose Intimidate lowers my attack. She uses a takedown which does way more damage than I had expected, and I go for a Work Up. Already looking bad, but an Oran Berry queues a bit of HP. Hoping Herdier low rolls, I try to roost but takedown just Dilip's Pigeon. Losing an unpleasant year is very bad. I later checked and Pigeon had an atrocious defense IV of 3 that explains it. Subat comes and hits a hard Confusion while she misses a takedown. Next turn, Confusion KOs her Herdier. Now comes a real threat. I try my luck for a flinch with a heart stamp, but he doesn't get the flinch. And Wachak goes for Hypnosis. The next Confusion brings Wachak to yellow while she uses a Leer. Another Confusion thankfully kills the dreaded Hog, winning me the battle where Subat technically soloed Lenora. After the battle, Team Plasma decides to be dumb again and Lenora rushes to check the museum, while I just take my time mourning at the death of my pigeon. It is a while till the next encounter, so right now it's just me and this dumb Walmart of a Crobat against the world. The next gym leader is Berg, who is never the problem but the level cap is. Since there are many Team Plasma grunts you need to take care of before the fight, unsurprisingly I do level up just before the gym battle. But honestly, this one level won't make any difference to the sweep that is the Berg fight, so I just ignore the level up and defeat Berg. And before the fight, I forgot to heal Bat, so this is pretty stupid. Nonetheless, all his Pokemon go down without any major problems and I get the insect badge. Next is another bunch of rival battles, but they are much of a pushover than anything. This proves to be wrong though, as Chirin's Panzer yarns the Bat after tanking a hit, and next comes his Lipard, when Bat is fast asleep. Bat did manage to wake up after 2 turns, but at that point it was too late. This was another stupid mistake by me. Had I not killed Pansear after the yarn and just waited for it to wake up, this one would have been alive. Oh well, on to attempt 2. Everything goes roughly the same except the fact that I got a very legit pedo at Novema turn. Pigeon 2 here has a naive nature, which is decent for the Lenora fight. The streak of dumb plays continues as I don't level Pigeon 2 for the end fight and wipe. Purlon is bad and I only lose due to it getting a crit, but whatever. Attempt 3 goes similarly where I make sure to level up Pigeon and wash in. This time with the grace of gods, Subat ends up having unaware than the trash ability that is Klutz. He also has a calm nature, which is nice. I increase this happiness by running in the cave so I can even get some gems. And as a side note, is it okay for me to use PK hacks for getting renewable items like gems? Since the only thing it does is save time in grinding. Lenora as usual leads with her Herdier, which intimidates my pigeon, and forgetting the fact that I am faster, I click Roost, and Herdier gets off a free Leer. After an air cutter, the next turn Herdier uses another Leer, and since I am dead to a takedown here, I switch to Subat, who takes a massive chunk from takedown. Next, I fish for a flinch from Heart Stamp, and luckily it does not get a flinch. The next turn, Confusion somehow not kills the Herdier, and Bat takes a massive takedown, whose recall finishes the Herdier, and Citrus Berry hits a bit of HP. Bat is dead to a retaliate, but Pigeon is not bulky enough to tank it. So I flip the coin again and use Heart Stamp, which gets a 30% flinch. Next turn, I sack Swoobat for some damage as Pigeon 2 can't kill it at this range. But Pigeon 2 just gets one shot with a crit retaliate whose footage is lost, unfortunately. After this, I just save the game and keep battling Lenora to see if it's even remotely possible without dumb AI luck. And I kid you not, it's almost impossible with the current setup. The furthest I got was when Pigeon and Swoobat were both low and her Watchop comes in. So this challenge is not possible without dumb AI luck. But even if it is impossible without luck, you are damn wrong if you thought I would give up. Just wait and watch how Lenora is turned into nothing but a free badge.